Welcome back to Ranma Half Anime Review, episode number 33. We're here reviewing the 5th episode of the 2024 reboot, known as Who Says You're Cute? This adapts from the rest of Chapter 13, goes straight to Chapter 16. Yes, this episode in particular is combining, it's basically remaking episodes 9 and 10 of the original series and cutting all the filler. So we pick up right where the last episode left off. By the way, this is also the first episode to not have a sort of basically synopsis thing of basically how Ranma and Connie got together, which this is the first episode not to have that. For this episode, they went straight to the open house. They skipped right over that. Probably because we're 5 episodes in, we probably don't need that anymore. So, the last episode, Connie got her hair cut off by Ryoga's belt blade. So, Ranma, still in girl form, basically is wondering what's going on with Connie, and of course one of the girls telling him is like, yeah, basically the hair thing is basically she's upset about that. So, Ranma and Ryoga both basically tell her, like, hey, we because of our fighting, this happened, please hit us. And she did. She hit them, both. And then Ranma went back to his guy, basically followed her in his girl form, while she, let's just see, Dr. Tofu punches a pillar. Of course, she still has her ankle injured. Of course, I was following, and of course, basically, apparently the hair is not really bothering her. He does apologize for what happened to it. Of course, she doesn't want an apology. She's fine with it. And then, of course, then Connie goes to her older sister, which, of course, she's like, oh, what happened to your hair, Connie? And she's like, oh, I just want to cut it again. And I want to cut it, and of course, she does. Then she goes to Dr. Tofu to see basically what happened to her ankle. And it's with this episode that whatever feelings that she had for Dr. Tofu are basically put aside because Dr. Tofu's got a thing for her elder sister. Yes, despite the fact she had crush on him for years, she decided to just end it right there. No more crush on this guy. So she let her feelings out with crying, and then of course, Ranma basically does he does comment he doesn't like the hairstyle. Does not say she's cute or not. Then he knocks her in the water. Comes a girl. Oh, by the way, his father basically makes faces while she's basically crying, and Ranma, being the sensible one, proceeds to punch him. It's like, knock it off. Yep, and then we have Ryoga, where he apparently decided to follow Ranma to dojo, like, always go there and beat the crap out of him there. So they need to somehow find his room, punch his futon, and then of course yells at Ranma to wake up. And then of course Ranma's father comes in and he's starting in panda form, and has a sign that says "shut up," and of course throws him out the window. Where then they proceed to start fighting. Ranma has no idea what the heck is going on. And of course then Connie overhears this. She wakes up along with her sister. Her sister gives basically her a dumbbell, a weighted dumbbell that must weigh about 50 frickin' pounds, and throws it at Ryoga. Of course she knows Ryoga. She thinks it's a burglar. Then he just runs away. And then we discover something basically that becomes a regular staple for the series. He is, at this point, the third character for this to happen to. He transforms into something. Ranma transforms to a girl. Ranma's father becomes a panda. And Ryoga becomes a black pig. We, of course, the return of the officer from the first episode, who does explain about the tale about the pig who drowned in that particular pond. 1,200 years by the rest of the series. He's about to fry him, and then he transforms back into Ryoga. And, also the fact that he thinks some random girl and a panda. Which is just Ranma's father. And Ranma finds out about this by dumping the pig into the hot water and become a Ryoga. Ryoga apparently does not react to the fact he's seeing a person who's a guy in girl form and butt naked. And trying to calm him down, he bites him. And of course, Akane thinks, but of course, he comes out without a shirt on, just a towel. And to get him, Ranma in girl form, to stop moving, Akane proceeds to grab his breast. Yes. Well, you might think, oh, just hurt him? Not really, just be fine. Yep, and then of course then he tries to point out, hey, this is for yoga in pig form. Of course, first thing he says a dog, and then it finds out it's a pig. And Akane apparently doesn't like it very much, so then she proceeds to throw him out the window. This, of course, is, well, before this, he proceeded to get on top of her. And, by the way, in the original episode, they got all over the place with Ram trying to prove the fact that he is, in fact, Ryoga. Here it's just, well, brief, and then, and of course, next day, of course, he's humiliated. And, of course, the girls, like, are like, really? You were trying to seduce Akane? And Ram, he tried to get laid, and Ram was like, that's not what happened. He's like humiliated. And then of course you have Akane feeding Ryoga in pig form, and in the episode. Quite interesting episode, this one. So with this one we established two things. Ryoga become pig, and Akane get it basically where she gets, well, they established this last episode continues that particular plot thread where she adjusts her hair and remains short for the entirety of the rest of the series. Yes, by the time the series ends, her hair is still short. As for why it does not grow back, I don't know. She does mention in the episode this has happened before she started to cut her hair. And here she's like, okay. So she cut her hair again, it will be less messy. Yes. But good episode overall, and I can't wait for the next episode. Now I'm hoping, really hoping, to get a chance to do this review on Saturday. So I'm not because I'm doing this on Sunday, which means Sunday it's up to 5 anime right now, because Blue X just came back. Like they finally released a dub for this thing, so that gets released on Sunday. So I'm thinking of this on Saturday, because Saturday I'm only reviewing just Case Closed and Demon Hunter Retry. So why not include this one? Excuse me. I might actually do that. Yes. So I probably will start reviewing this on Saturdays. So Sunday I'm only going to have only 4. As for how long basically that's for, I don't know. I know that apparently season 4 of Blue Exorcist is only 12 episodes. So I'm thinking it probably, because they just released first episode today. So it probably won't wrap up until I'd say February. I'd say. Now the only season I can't confirm it's wrapping next month is As a Reincarnated Risk Game and Praise the Rise in the World. That's the only one I know of that's wrapping up soon, because that's 7 episodes to go. This, of course, one of those series right now where I don't know how many episodes left to go, because as of right now, you have this one, you have Fairy's One Hero's Quest, this one, Case Closed, Fairy's One Hero's Quest, and Demon Hunter Retry. You have these 4, along with 7 Deadly Sins, Finance Apocalypse. You have these 5, do not know the episode count for these ones. In the case of Ranma Half, this might be weekly. Yes, it might be a weekly series, given the fact it's a series that's long since concluded. Now, I kind of wish they would have announced an actual release number for this series. Like, how many episodes before? Probably not 161, maybe 120, maybe. It depends on how long it takes to cover, 410 chapters. That just depends. I believe it's 410. Okay, so it's 407. They've already adapted the first 16 chapters already for the series. So there is exactly, let's see, 10 is 397 minus 6. So as of currently with this very episode, there are 391 chapters that be adapted for the series. So we're going to be here for a while. Yep, we definitely are. So yeah, that's a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Well, that's going to be it for videos tonight because I don't have time. So tomorrow, probably start with Case Closed tomorrow. Get that one knocked out of the way. Of course, also there's a Freya, Spirit Chronicles, and Blue Exorcist. So basically got 4 anime to do tomorrow. So I will see you all tomorrow.